Okay, stop. Guess how many single-use bags and containers do humans use each day? Is it A, 13,700? Not quite. Then is it B, 1,037,000? You're getting closer. Then how about C, 13? I really don't think that's the correct answer. What a bad guess, by the way. The correct answer is D, 13,700,000,000. That's literally how much single-use bags humans use each day. So a takeout bag can take 400 years to decompose, and China sends out 50 million of them each day. And most of the single-use bags are from takeaway deliveries that literally most people nowadays order every day. And even when we try to be sustainable, it still causes a lot of damage. So I am a grade 10 student and I have a math project, and I think I could fix this. But here are my rules. Rule number 1, I have to score the packaging using 5 real criteria: biodegradability, carbon footprint, reusability, cost per use, and recyclability. Rule number 2, I gotta compare 2 real brands. And lastly, rule number 3 is my design needs to actually score higher and with actual math. This is gonna be either really impressive or really embarrassing. Let's actually find out. So this is where the scoring system. This is where the scoring system actually came in. So we got 5 criteria, and the first criteria is biodegradability. What percentage of the packaging breaks down into 5 years? A simple formula would be the biodegradable weight divided by the total weight times 100. The second criteria is carbon footprint. How many kilograms of carbon dioxide does it take to make 1,000 units? The third criteria is reusability. How many times does one unit get used before it's thrown away? The fourth one is cost per use. It's like you take the price, you divide the number of uses, and if it's cheap, then it's also reusable and it gets a higher score. If it's expensive and it's single use, you're kind of destroying the planet and wasting your money at the same time. The fifth criteria is recyclability. How many percent of the product is actually recycled in China? So we're actually gonna take it to the test here. The first up is McDonald's.
You're not even catching it, bro.
McDonald's. So as we can see, right, here it says 一起热爱地球, which means love the earth. Why? Because McDonald's use sustainable materials apparently. This bag is made out of craft paper. So craft paper is a really biodegradable material, and it's a very recyclable material. Therefore, I'm gonna give McDonald's a 5 out of 5 in biodegradability and a 5 out of 5 in recyclable rate. A thing that's a little bit tuning down about McDonald's is the carbon footprint. It's not as good as what we thought. It's gonna generate around 5 to 15 kilograms of carbon dioxide. Cost per use is actually pretty high because craft paper can get grease very instantly. So McDonald's, 18 out of 25. It's not bad, but we still have a second product, which is we got KFC China. This is a polypropylene bag, and the biodegradability, I don't think it's the best. Only 60% degrades. For biodegradability, it's a 3 out of 5. It makes around 16 kilograms of carbon dioxide, so around a 3 out of 5. Reusability is where actually KFC is standing out. Is their bag has average of 8 uses, so it's a 3 out of 5. Since KFC has a lot of uses, the cost per use for KFC is around 0.063 per order, so that'll be a 4 out of 5. And at last, recyclability. This bag actually drags it down because it's not that recyclable, so that will be a 3 out of 5. KFC total 16 out of 5, which is like not as good as McDonald's, but it's still good. But my mission here is to design the most revolutionary product ever. So my redesign consists with 2 component system. One is the bag and one is the food box. Let's talk about the box first. It's made out of craft cardboard with a commercially compostable lining, so it could decompose within 90 days within industrial decomposing. So it's pretty much 100% biodegradable. For the second component, which is the reusable insulated delivery bag, it is also made out of thick craft paper with aluminum foil lining inside. Therefore, it is actually designed for 200 or more use before replacement. So customers are actually meant for returning the bag to the restaurant or the delivery person, which basically reduce the need for single-use packaging for every order. This also ensures food safety because it's made out of cardboard and therefore it's not going to harm your food in any ways. So let's actually judge my redesign with the criteria. Since the food box is actually 100% degradable, I'll give 5 out of 5 for the biodegradability and recyclability. When we talk about carbon footprint, it's actually taking a lot, which it'll actually make 20.5 carbon dioxide per 1,000 orders, which I'll give that a 3 out of 5. For reusability, this will be used over and over. When customers actually return the bag, let's imagine a utopia where customers actually return their bags into the restaurant or the delivery person. The restaurants can actually use the bag for more than 100 times. So let's just count that 100 times. There, it will make our cost per use very low because more usage equals to less money you need to spend. It is around 0.03 kwai, which is really cheap. And there you have it. My redesign in the utopia state, of course, is worth 23 out of 25, which is way higher than McDonald's and KFC. And this graph actually shows you how much better my redesign is compared to McDonald's and KFC. Okay, but as a humble person, I admit there's limitations. My redesign is based on a utopian situation where people actually return their bags to the restaurants. The cost of the two components is actually 6.6 kwai, which is a huge ton of money. And I'm pretty sure the restaurants, no matter if it's KFC or McDonald's, I'm pretty sure they won't spend the money paying a 6.6 kwai delivery bag. Unless you're Gordon Ramsay, but like, you're not Gordon Ramsay, right? So a lot of bags will be wasted. Money will also be wasted if it's not being used well. Second of all, the compostable box only works if restaurants have industrial composting available. If it goes to like a regular landfill, I don't think it works. It'll just be like cardboard's laying there and it won't be composted or recycled properly. Or if some customers decide to break the bag out of nowhere, then it don't have any more reusability. Also be just money just wasted. But here's the thing, there's 50 million takeouts deliveries a day. And even getting the return rate to like 60% will save 100 millions a bag in a year. So it is always worth trying. But is that the really most sustainable way of eating?
Sustainable. Very sustainable.
Thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys have time, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have 48 subscribers right now, and then we're just like 400 away from earning money on YouTube. So yeah, this is my setup. It's pretty nice, and thank you guys for watching.